Check out that stunning view of Diamond Head right in front. Isn't that amazing? So dramatic. Another part about Hawaii's neighborhoods is there's amazing beauty like around every corner. It's just incredible. Why is everyone so nice in Hawaii? I mean, everyone says, if you've been, if anyone that's been to Hawaii says, oh my God, the people are so awesome, everyone's so nice, da 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 da. Why? Why is that? And I've got 3 reasons why everyone is so nice in Hawaii. Join me while we drive around what is, I believe, the most beautiful place on earth, and I'm going to tell you why. Aloha, I'm Peter Kay, and I've lived in Hawaii since the mid-'80s. I am living the dream. I'm living the dream come true life. And what I do is I help people move to Hawaii and make their dreams come true too. So I'm glad you're here. So what is it, right? People, it is true. People in Hawaii are really, really nice. And I've often asked myself, why? Why is that? Well, I could tell you one reason why it's not because of the weather. Because there's a lot of places on earth that have warm weather too. I mean, there's none as good as Hawaii, but there's a lot of places with warm weather. And the people there in some places are hostile. By the way, look at this amazing ocean view. This is, by the way, it's Kapiolani Community College on my right-hand side that we just passed, but this ocean, amazing. Like, we're way high up because right now we're coming down off the slopes of Diamond Head. And I'm coming into a neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood of Kaimuki right now on Oahu, and we're going to be going through the neighborhood of Kahala very shortly. All right, so we got 3 reasons why what I believe are the underlying reasons why people are so nice in Hawaii. Reason number 1, Hawaii actually has the smallest population center on the planet. What do I mean by that? Okay, the state of Hawaii has, give or take, about 1.5 million people, give or take. About 1 million people are on the island of Oahu. And if you look it up statistically, a city with 1 million people, that's a big city, right? In relative speaking, it's not a super city, but it's, we're in the top 25. But where we're different from the rest of the world is if you drew a 1,000-mile radius around the state of Hawaii, 1,000-mile radius, 2,000-mile radius, make it even more dramatic. If you took a 2,000-mile radius around the state of Hawaii, how many people would that circle encompass? 1.5 million people. Go to any other place on earth and draw a circle, a 2,000-mile circle, and you're going to catch, 50 million people, 100 million people. You're going to catch a lot of people. So Hawaii is a lot more remote than what you might think. And because we're a lot more remote, our population center is actually a lot smaller than you might think, right? Our population is really, really tiny. And so what does this mean? It means that everybody knows everybody. We're smaller than the smallest town on earth because for miles and miles and miles around, this is all you get. So because we're a very small town, because everybody knows everybody, that underlying part drives it sort of forces you to be friendly. I've got another video where I talk about how Hawaii makes you a better person, and I talk about this, so I suggest you take a look at that video as well, how Hawaii makes you a better person. But the fact that there's a small town, really, really small town, smaller than any other small town on the planet, creates a whole bunch of other dynamics. So you like what you see so far? You like what you're hearing? Well, if you do, it would really mean a lot to me if you were to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build as many people as I can and tell them about the ins and outs of Hawaii. If you like the video, I would love your comments. I thrive on comments. It was comments that maybe make this video in the first place. So your comments are going to influence the next video. So please make a comment. What would you like to know? What should I make a video about next? Anything. Ask me anything. Number 2, why everyone is so happy in Hawaii. You may not have thought about this, but it really is true. You're probably related to like everybody else around here. That's like almost a big joke. You're probably related to someone. Whoever that you're talking to or whoever that you're interacting with, there's a good chance you're related. right? And what does that do? Well, if there's a good chance that there's some sort of a chain of 6 degrees of separation, right? In Hawaii, it's probably 2 degrees of separation. You probably, whoever you talk to in Hawaii, either you know them directly or you both know some person. It's like that everywhere. So what does that mean? If that's the case, you kind of have to be nice. You kind of got no choice, right? You got to be nice, because if you're a jerk, it's going to get around, right? So culturally, we're nice because everybody knows everybody. Back to this whole small town thing again. You're related to like everyone. So that naturally creates a situation where you want to be nice. You kind of have no choice. Number 3, reputation travels really, really, really fast. Okay? Again, this is all related to the original point. Because it's a small town, because everybody knows everybody, because you're probably related to someone in some way, shape, or form, reputation goes like wildfire. If you're a great person, everyone's going to know about it. If you're a jerk, everyone's going to know about it, right? And so because we're a small town, people ask about you all the time, no matter who you work with. Whenever you name drop, in Hawaii, if anyone name drops, like, oh, I know so-and-so, right away, that's almost like a code to say, well, what do you know about that person, right? What do you think about that person? So it's like gossip, but not gossip, right? So word travels fast. Everybody knows everybody. Your reputation means everything. What kind of a reputation do you want to have? Do you want to have a reputation that you're a jerk, or do you want to have a reputation that you're a really nice person? Of course you want a reputation that you're a really nice person. So what does that do? It forces you to be a really nice person. So it's cool, but these are these cultural pressures that make everyone, after a while, you can't be forced to be nice, you end up being nice. So it's because of that reputation issue that is a factor that forces you to be good. Everybody wants to live in Hawaii, right? Maybe not everybody, but you want to live in Hawaii, right? But it's tough. It's not for everybody. Statistically, more people leave Hawaii than come to Hawaii. In 2015, 53,000 people came to Hawaii and 60,000 left. All right? Hawaii's not for everybody, and it's really hard, really, really, really hard to make it here, right? So what are you going to do? Well, you're going to hang out with me. I've got an online community, and it's designed to help the right people, not everybody. It's designed to help the right people move to Hawaii. I've got an online community. You can network with others, and more importantly, I got a jobs program. So there's a certification program that we have where if you go through the course, you go through what we did, I can't guarantee you a job, but one thing's for sure, there are companies who look for those who have graduated from our program to hire. So click on the link. I got a link in the comment section. Check it out. Sign up. Just give me your email address. We'll follow up with you, and you want to be a part of this. I want you to join us. Only if you want to live in Hawaii. And finally, number 4. The person you're interacting with could be your next boss. You might be their boss, or you might be their relative, or they could be your relative, right? So you got to really watch it. You got to really, really watch it of how you talk and how you interact with people, because maybe you don't know this person now, but guarantee you're probably, maybe there's 1 or 2 degrees of separation, but you may be sometime in the near future end up being a lot closer to this person than you might think. So what does that do? It makes you be a nicer person, right? You don't want to be a jerk to somebody, because what if this person ends up being your boss? What if where you go to apply for a job and this is the interviewer, right? You don't want to burn any bridges in Hawaii. Burning bridges is the kiss of death, okay? People who have burned bridges in Hawaii have had to leave the state because no one wants anything to do with you, because word travels fast, right? So because word travels fast, because you don't want to burn any bridges, because this person you're talking to could be your boss or your father-in-law or your sister-in-law or whatever, you need to be nice. So what happens is you got these 4 things, right? It's a really, really small town. You're probably related, or you're, 2 degrees of separation. Your reputation travels fast. And if you don't know this person now, there's a good chance you're gonna know them later. These create social pressures to be nice. And plus, of course, here's the bonus. Number 5, we have an underlying aloha spirit. Okay, we have an underlying aloha spirit. So the spirit of aloha, which is a fundamental Hawaiian value, also permeates. So you combine the spirit of aloha and you combine that with those other ideas that I gave you, and you've got a winner that this is why people are so nice. So it ain't because of the weather.